Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Commodores will put total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Florida's offense will go to work first. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, you see the offense trying to hook up on that in route, but the receiver just not able to create enough separation to complete that throw.
Right on the money. Smashes through the tackle. Turning it on. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Would have loved to have gotten a... Turn out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Tosses it incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Play action. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Commodores look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the ground and try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. On the run, still looking. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 35. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage
quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, sprint.
Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Sets up the screen. Across, got some room, headed to the goal line, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
And when you run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Brooks. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. There he goes. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Throws for the tight end. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. The jet sweep pass. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From inside the 10, here he comes. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the lone running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. He's open on the right. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Skips away from pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Got his man. Spin, still running. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Gators are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gator!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing.
And that ball is live in the backfield. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The throw. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. The inside handoff. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you...
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Commodores have pushed it inside the 20. He'll keep it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Doors!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Kentucky. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He leaves it with his back. Crosses the 45. Turning it on! Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Next going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through a tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They send the tight end in motion. He'll try it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. He'll do it himself. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Commodores send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal.
He unleashes a long one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Bringing the heat. Finding open areas. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's a big stride inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires left. Makes the catch. It's Brooks. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Commodores look to keep this drive humming. He'll ride his man on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. comes the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go right back to him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. It's first down from the 37-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost to fire on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Creates a little space. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to scramble. Got enough space. Touchdown, Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last one looked like a backbreaker record-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, and they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, third down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. They want to run this quarterback. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The option look. Now the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality?
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Well, look, I love the fact that he scrambled. He can't take a sack. He can't take a negative play at this point in the game. I just wish he would have stayed in bounds, though. You got to know as a quarterback here, we've got the lead. It's late. I get tackled in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
They'll try the run. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. The Gators come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
And the Gators have this offense rolling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 1st down run in the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders corners of this place trying to help their defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
This crowd with a bolt of energy on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets it past the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, he'll throw it. And wings it incomplete.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why...
Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more.